Welcome back to 949 Garage, baby. Last night we had the handy, or not last night, but the day before we had the handy dandy gangster boys. New addition to the team. We'll review him at probably the next class. But he came in, did an amazing job, prepped us super aggressively, really nice, patched everything, and put down the moisture vapor barrier coat. As you can see, there's a few cracks and holes that we're just gonna take care of today. So it's not gonna be anything too crazy, just a few cracks. You know, a lot of times you don't see the cracks because they won't show through until you put the coating in. So the following day is important to still patch. So right now we're gonna focus on patching before I start sanding. And today we're gonna be dropping the metallic. So yeah, so today I'm by myself. As the person that runs the business, still doesn't matter. Like, I still need to get my hands dirty. We all do. Even behind the people behind the camera get down, so we're all getting down. So we'll get back to it in a little bit.
Concrete or Bondo?
This is concrete.
What do you prefer?
I don't really have a preference, honestly, guys. Concrete is great because I like to use this concrete, specific concrete. It's not just any concrete. This concrete I use is a polymer concrete. It's just a fancy word for saying it has a little flex in the concrete a little bit. So it's not like anything crazy, but it is a good concrete. I stand behind it. It's also good for using it if you have moisture issues on the concrete. This concrete is great. Bondo doesn't bond really well to moisture issues, but this concrete can bond very well. It dries in water, so it doesn't matter if you leave it super wet, it'll dry either way. I'm just patching here, and it's super simple, and we've already gone over it in tutorials. Super simple. 2 fingers on the spatula, pressure down, and make sure you just go right over your crack, wherever you're trying to patch. Super simple, and then hit it with one more swipe, just to make it nice and smooth, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. So we patched the joints on this project, as you can see. I just kind of did another quick pass over them because some of it was just kind of showing through, as you can kind of see the little divots of where it kind of showed through. We don't usually patch them actually, unless a customer asks. So we usually offer the customer the opportunity if they want to patch the joints or if they don't. I don't highly always recommend patching joints just because of the reason that they're meant for a reason. So they're meant for tension. So when the concrete slab moves, it cracks in the joints. So with that being said, that there's a possibility that it may crack in the future, but it won't split open. It just has a hairline crack in the middle. But I can't guarantee it's gonna happen. I don't know, I can't foretell the future. So we do offer that option to our customers. So we did patch this floor with the expansion joints, and it's gonna be glassed out. I'll give it that. It looks amazing with it completely patched instead of having the lines. Well, when it comes to buffing the floor, as you can see that I'm not missing a spot. I try to overlap. It's almost like I use the concept of like cutting the grass. You want to overlap your lane by maybe like half a foot. So if I'm coming down this section right here, I already did this section right here. I'm going to overlap that section by like half a foot maybe, and just go over it again, because you want to overlap your section that you just did to the new section that you're trying to sand, so you don't miss anything. You don't want to miss the in-between sections when you're moving along the garage. And then you take your time. Right now the sanding screen is starting to get used, so it's not really sanding anything, so I'm taking my time. But I don't flip it over, you'll see the difference. But usually a sanding screen, one of these sanding screens can last you about 400 square feet if you're using both sides. I try to make them last at least 400 square feet, but sometimes they don't. It also depends on your grit. This is an 80 grit. So it's a lot softer compared to the normal standard one that I use. I use a 60 grit because a 60 grit is very aggressive, and it's just perfect for what you're using to sand and prep the surface. But since they were out, I had to use 80. So now that I have a new sanding screen, you can go a lot quicker because the grit on the sanding screen is brand new, so it's fresh. It's gonna be very aggressive. So you don't wanna take your time to sand it, because it's gonna sand it very aggressively. You might even start stripping off the epoxy. So now you want to move at a little bit of a quicker rate. Not too fast, but not too slow. Just enough where it's still going to sand, but you're not going too quick. But just pick up the pace a little bit. But you'll start to notice that the sanding screen won't be sanding enough anymore, so then you'll slow down. You go back to your like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So now I can go a little quicker because brand new, but right now it's going to start wearing off.
Okay, this is going to be a quick interruption to talk about our sponsor for this video. So Jobber essentially allows you to host your website in there. So I can make my own website on Jobber. I can make a landing page, a quote form, whatever it may be. I can manage all of my clients. So whenever someone submits a quote, they automatically get added as a client in this client tab to my Jobber account. So at the client level, this is just their information, their name, their email, their phone number, their address, and a request turns it into what they're requesting from you from the business. So as soon as you would get a request, Jobber also allows you to send a quote. And what a quote is a quote is basically the overview of the services that you're going to provide and a price. So if we're doing a 2-car flaked garage, we would charge $2,500 to $3,000. And that would be the quote. Right then and there, having a branded, clean, they can also sign this. So we're getting everyone to sign our contracts within our quotes. It's just everything being able to get streamlined has helped us so much for when we're scaling. These 4 things alone have just allowed 949 Garage to grow tremendously. And it's all just because of this streamlined platform. Now,
So now everybody, what we're doing now is just doing the microfiber mop, as you've seen also in our videos and our stories multiple times. So right now I'm just gonna give it a quick little mop on everything. Oh, there we go, that's better. So just mop everything down, give everything a good little wipe. You don't want to miss anything, and you can't walk over the same section that you did. I can go back, but I just can't walk on it. It's pretty straightforward. It's not rocket science. You stop somewhere, flip it back over. You'll see right now all the dirt that I just caught. And this is after I vacuumed it, I blew it, and I already mopped it once too, but without acetone, and I can still pick up dirt. So it's really important that you do this step. Like everybody's like, oh, how do you guys start? Tripod and a fucking iPhone. It doesn't even need to be an iPhone. The iPhone I've been using was an iPhone 14. This is an iPhone 16 now. It's not much of a difference, and you don't need the latest greatest. As long as it can record, it's not that Android shit either. Okay, don't give me that Android. Don't do Android. iPhone for sure. Everybody says, oh, iPhone, Android. No, not the same. It's the magic sauce, everybody. I'm really glad that they made this thing in like a little nozzle, because before, this thing is so liquidy. It's such a, like, it's almost like water, or like acetone actually. So it like literally dissipates in the air. So they made a little hose to make it easier to like pour it in our pump. All I'm doing is just pouring the colors in a separated mood, kind of just to kind of make them break a little bit. A little heavier in the front, and then push everything back. So it doesn't matter if it's more heavier in the front, because you're gonna push everything to the back. Don't mind me profusely sweating. It's not like I just dropped a 2-car garage by myself. But yeah, you can drop a 2-car garage on your own. I did it. As you can see, the floor is still setting. The little critters that you see all over is from our magic sauce. I was about to give it away, our magic sauce. But yeah, those start to dissipate slowly. There was a lot here, but they're slowly starting to dissipate. It takes a little bit of a second. But this floor is gonna look sick. The customer wanted it to be black, gray, and white. Those are the colors they pick, and then they leave it up to us for the interpretation of the art, because we are the artists at the end of the day. But yeah, this is the finished look. We're just cleaning up. We put plastic in the front, tape and everything that we needed to put. I'm just cleaning everything off so we can leave it nice and tidy. And then we're gonna head out in a sec. Oh, remember, before we close out this video, make sure you join and you stay tuned for our final class, October 10th through the 12th. Limited spots available. It's gonna be a hands-on training. We've been getting a lot of students that have been telling us that they wanna do hands-on training. This will be a hands-on training. This project will be completely yours. I'm there just to guide you, to teach you, and all the principles that you need from point A to point Z. So you can see it here. This is what you will learn in the 3-day class, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 10th through the 12th. Don't miss out.